I want to know what kind of spider that was. Hi, wait, first of all, let me introduce what's going on. This is my first podcast. Obviously, I've tried this at least 50 times. I think I finally have the settings right. We're outside, I have the microphones in front of our faces, both audios are working well. And, he's breathing into the mic. Let me just give him there you go. Welcome. We're just outside, the back part of a house that isn't ours. We know the owners. Nice fellows, right?
No.
What we were just talking about earlier is, there was a spider on a sheet that the dog that they just got likes to sleep on, and there was a spider on it, and it's a really weird shape. It looks like a crab, which is okay. I'm gonna actually look it up. You mind introducing yourself as I'm looking up what kind of spider it is?
Yeah. Well, I'm here. I am present.
What's your name?
My name?
Yes?
My name is McNeil.
Your name is your last name actually McNeil?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
You know my last name?
It's of like Gaelic descent, I guess.
What is Gaelic? Is that like Scottish? No, I'm stupid, right? What is it? What is Gaelic?
Well, I mean, it is Scottish too, I think, but...
Found it. The Arnarius didymatus garden spider.
That is not what that is.
Yeah, it is.
That is not what that is.
That looks like a crab spider.
That ass is too fat to be that spider.
It's one of these. It's a crab spider. This is the spider that I told you is an asshole. It's called the northern yellow sac spider. Those spiders apparently are known for just biting you. Like they don't need a reason. They're just a-holes. They'll just bite you.
Well, how would they like it if I bite them?
Well,
They're dead.
They wouldn't like it at all. I feel like people are really afraid of spiders when they shouldn't be. Obviously, they're really creepy the way they move, but in reality, a lot of them are just instinctual. Like they literally don't have conscience, but they have conscience. You know what I mean? Something that might freak you out or make you love spiders: jumping spiders, right? They have two huge eyes. They see very well, better than other spiders. They can recognize you, actually. So if you have any jumping spiders with the two giant eyes around you, and you tried to swat at it and you missed, that mother, he knows. He remembered your face.
He's gonna come back for revenge.
He's coming back for you. Are you afraid of spiders? How about that? Unless we were just talking about spiders, why not?
Yeah.
You are afraid of spiders?
Jumping spiders, no.
I've
watched plenty of videos and actually, not really researched jumping spiders, but just came across information, and they're not very harmful.
No, not at all. They're adorable. You know, they're actually one of the only spiders that hunt their prey.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of spiders, you know how they set up the web?
Yeah.
Well, those spiders don't. They just look at you.
Can they produce web?
Can they? That's a good Google question. I'm gonna Google that right now, actually, because I want to know. Because all I know is from what I've seen in the YouTube videos I've watched on them. That's my research. Hey, it's informational if you get the right source. But what I found is they run after their prey, and they'll attack things that are bigger than them. They're feisty little shits. I might have to bleep one of those out.
I've never seen a jumping spider spin web.
They are known for their spectacular leaps in spiders that pounce on their prey. Like all spiders, jumping spiders are predators. They eat insects and other spiders. These spiders do not spin web, but make a little silken. Yeah, okay. I said silicon. That's the stuff they put in breast implants. These spiders can actually spin web, but it's like making little shelters for them underneath leaves and bark. Isn't that awesome?
Okay.
So they don't make webs to kill or trap. They make webs for protection.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
I've always wanted a pet rat.
Really?
Yeah.
I've had some.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have.
Like you've trained them and everything?
Kind of. I mean, we didn't really train them, but we gave them good lives. It was Sabrina, Samantha, and Sarah. But how come you want to have rats?
I mean, They're cute.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the ones that don't have red eyes are cute.
Well, I love albino. What's wrong with albino rats?
I like albino animals, but like the red eyes just ruin it for me.
Why does it make you feel like a demon is possessing them? You're gonna be looking over in the middle of the night and you just see two red eyes staring back at you.
Yeah, it just makes me feel like I can't trust them as much.
I can't keep the rats that have red eyes because I can't
Yeah.
trust them.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that rat with the red eyes. It's gonna be plotting against you at night. It's like, it's gonna be.
Exactly.
You know how sometimes in like Prison Break movies they have like little shivs, and for like a period of a year they're like cutting away at the back of the cell.
Yeah.
That's the red-eyed rat. He's doing it in the back part right underneath where his little home is. You got that little plastic dome. He's cutting a hole in the back. He's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. How dare?
Right.
He's just angry at you for being a rat racist.
It's not racist, it's just the eyes.
It's just the eyes. What would that be called? Okay, let's see. Ophthalmo. The Latin word for eye. I'm trying to think. Because optometrist, I think, is for eyes. I don't want to just say eyest.
What, a racist against eyes? Eye color?
Yeah.
An optic bigot. I feel like that would belong more in, like,
God,
medieval times. You optic bigot!
would that count as a hate crime to say that against someone who's blind?
I think so.
You optic. I can't even think. I'm trying to think of another one to say. You oculus degenerative bitch. Oh my god. So we've started with, what are the conversations started with? Spiders, and now we're making fun of blind people. That's funny. If somehow you get a hold of this and you're blind, we have no bad feelings towards you.
I do, but...
He does. He's, a blind man killed his father.
Yeah.
Yeah, after an albino rat wanted revenge on him. Teamed
Back in
albino rat and back in Nam teamed up with a blind.
My father had an albino rat with red eyes. He chewed a hole in my father's nutsack. Then he just bled out from there.
That's awful. I'm just imagining like a comic book where it's like a blind guy and an albino rat. Both are like super villains, but they're like duo. And they took your father away from you, so now you must become a superhero. Oh my god, what would you be? A cat. You'd have to get the rat. And
Cat as a superhero?
you'd be, you know how they have Catwoman and stuff?
Yeah.
You'd be like Catman, but I don't think you'd be as manly. I think
I'd be a mink.
You'd be a mink?
A mink.
You know the new Cats movie?
Yeah.
I think you'd be one of those. The humanoid looking cats that are like really creepy to watch.
No.
Yeah, you'd pounce up. Like you would also be light on your feet just like them. Hey, are you committing a crime?
You've been a bad one.
I'm gonna get my claws come out. Chink. You wanna get into some trouble? I don't want to be one of those people that go and just start a live recording just because, like, without having a following. Like you're on Facebook and you're scrolling down and it's like, so and so is now live, and like nobody's watching and they're just staring at the screen like creepily, like that, just waiting. And you get that one person and they're like, oh, what's up? Welcome, as if there's like everybody else is there and you just joined a party.
Right.
That'd be like if you walked into an insane asylum and there's this dude who like is schizophrenic, and you walked in there to his room to talk to him. He's like, hey, have you met George? Oh, have you met him, Lenny? Yeah, they have a bad following. Apparently George shot Lenny not too long ago. Looked at the flowers,
George is just a sock puppet in the corner of the room.
You see a Mice and Men, just the book, just kind of in the corner. But you get what I'm saying. I would start a live if I had a following. Like if I knew if I was going to start it and there was going to be people watching, sure. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or if I guess I'm trying to do a charity.
To the left, we've got nice white painted bricks, red mulch, pretty flowers. Half of the patio looks good. It's just freshly painted. The other half looks like shit.
I just want to say that you already know this by now, but the pictures that you are seeing currently, as he's describing what the features are might not match up with his description.
Yeah. And then to the right,
Oh God.
to the right here, we've got a jerry-rigged washer pipe going out into the backyard here.
said
Into
a
a bucket.
Jerry-rigged washer pipe.
Yes. It goes from the washer out the window into the backyard into a little pot here.
If anybody,
Flower
that
pot.
that is a bucket. Did you forget the word for bucket?
But it's got the holes in the bottom. So what good would it make if it was a bucket?
Well, I mean, there's no definition that bucket needs to be able to hold water.
Okay.
You can put soil in a bucket, can't you?
Yeah.
What is the definition?
But if you put soil in it, that makes it a pot.
Oh my God. I've never thought about this. Look at that. That is the oldest temperature gauge I've ever seen. Actually, that's a lie, but it's still old and crappy. They have a lot of work to do on this house.
There's
but
a lot of things in this house that you'd think if you see it, it'd be the oldest thing you'd see.
Yeah, I mean, we were really convinced that when we climbed up in the attic that we were going to find something prehistoric. Well, not prehistoric, but like at least something from like the 50s. But instead, all we found were
Prehistoric. There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex in this attic.
Da-na-na, twirl off the glasses. Da-na. All I know is the most prehistoric thing we found up there was a whole bunch of just Christmas decorations from the 90s. Let me know if you agree. Oh, it went up again. But let me know if you... my stock went up. But let me know if you agree with his description. You know what's really funny? They actually have a real well. And it's like, you know, the well that you get your water from. But their well is above ground. Like, you can see inside of it. And for some reason, the last owners decided to put up a well top, like covering, like, you know how sometimes they'll have like the little archways with like a roof and then a bucket to lower down into the well. You know how they have that sometimes?
Yeah.
They decided to put that over far away from the well in the corner of the yard where there's no well underneath or anything, just grass, when they have a well that is above ground. Like, that's a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, this well should be over underneath that.
Yeah. Or, you know, more easier option, moving that over here instead of a whole giant well. God.
I think you could get away with hiding a dead body in there.
What about your water?
Oh, well.
You gonna... Oh, well. Did you do that on purpose?
Maybe.
No, you didn't.
Maybe not.
You didn't do that on purpose. You're not capable. I know you didn't mean to, but that's really good.
Yeah.
That makes me very happy. I have no idea what you guys can hear. Okay, just making sure. I swear to God, if this thing... Okay, so these microphones have different audio settings. And I was going to be really mad if I didn't have it just directional where it was pointing towards our face and you could hear everything that's going around. Because
Nothing that we're saying, just nature ASMR.
I know. Because you hear the dogs, you hear a whole bunch of... It's like a windy day a little bit. You hear the birds. And there's no problem with hearing them like a minimum amount. But this is... Puppy! No, you're going to... The dog is going to ruin the... He's trying to get on the laptop.
Scooby.
Scooby, go that way. That way. That way. That way. That way. That way. Scooby, just go this way. He really wanted up, and he started to try to climb on the laptop, and I am not letting this podcast get split up again. I'm not letting anything ruin it. He almost pulled out the cord, but he's so goddamn cute. I will also include pictures of him in this, but you already know that. So everything we talk about, I'll just show a picture of. Huh? Sound good?
Go for it.
Been talking about 20 minutes. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Who's just stupid? They don't know what kind of dog this is. They think it's part German Shepherd, which I agree, but I think it's also part Rottweiler or Doberman.
Yeah, it's got to be like German Rottweiler, something like that.
Because my friend Matt has a Doberman, and his face looks the same, and he's just as annoying and clingy.
Yeah.
God, it's so hard, but it's not. Like, this is the problem. So I'm trying to find an apartment or a house that I can rent, right?
Yeah.
And I live in Flint, so I know for a fact that find property that has a low value, so it won't be that expensive. It can be like $800, $900 a month for like 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to find it. You know why? Because you have to find the happy medium. Like, it can't be too expensive, but the area also can't be too bad.
Right.
Like, if I've like, oh, this is a nice apartment. Look at that, $400 a month for 3 bedrooms. This is, oh wow, that woman just gave birth in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh look, people stole. Oh, it's stolen. Oh wait, my phone's ringing. Oh, Amber Alert. Oh, it seems like the child next door has been taken. Okay. Like, I
He's
can't.
been taken, and now he's selling crack to other children.
Wow, geez, man, very progressive. All I'm saying is I don't want to find a property that has terrible, terrible, terrible value everywhere around it. Like, some places in Flint are actually really nice, but the value's just low just because that's just what happens in Flint. You know, people move out, they want to get out of Flint. And some places are nice. Like, where we are right now, this is cheap. How much do they pay a month?
Probably around 600, 400.
That's awesome, because
Yeah.
this house is big. For, you know, it's all right. Let's see. The house has 1 bathroom. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, a kitchen and a dining room together. It has a garage. It has a big backyard. I mean, got patio back here. I mean, and obviously it's sort of a fixer-upper, but that's fine. I would love to find a fixer-upper.
It's a good starting off house.
Oh yes, and you could make this house amazing.
Yeah.
And I want that. There was a house like right down the street over there they were looking at, but somebody tried to break in, and then the neighbor's theory is that he touched the window and he didn't want his fingerprints tracked, so he set the house on fire on the windowsill. I'm serious. If you go by there, there's literally, through the fence, it's broken off, and then you look at the back window and it's all black, just charcoal. Someone set it on fire. This is going to be the end of episode 1 of what should I call it? What should I call this? I'm going to call my series where I just bring up interesting facts. It's going to be called my Shut Up Journal.
Okay.
So this should be called, I don't want to be generic and just say Shut Up Podcast. Shutcast. The Upcast. Up Pod. Pod Shut.
The Backyard Podcast.
What if we're not in a backyard?
We are in a backyard.
Well, that's okay, because like Hello from the Magic Tavern, their podcasts are not always in a tavern. And there you go.
Exactly.
The Backyard Podcast. That name might be changed. But for now, that's what this episode's going to be called. They already sold the 2 puppies before. They'll think it's the same one. All right. You want to say goodbye?
Goodbye and good night.
I think that he stole that from somewhere. All right, Satharia signing out. There's a puppy I need to go
Even though
talk
it's
to.
2 o'clock
I need to
in
talk
the afternoon.
Okay. You know what? They don't know that. All right, goodbye.